Guys, that is me you're watching on the screen, guys, walking to collect my British citizenship certificate. And this happened some few days ago. This is surreal. Honestly, this feels so surreal. So, as you can see, I am officially a British citizen. Yes, guys. Yes, I am. I'm happy. I am. But I feel like I was happier when I got the ILR because that was the first major step to citizenship, right? And so much for me, I cannot settle. If I had 10,000 thanks, it still wouldn't be enough. This is good news, honestly. This is something that's going to affect my generation, my family, my grandkids, even. This is major for me. This is a big deal. This is serious. I am really, really happy. And he really got for himself able to. Hey, why would I doubt when he always comes through when God really moves? So these are some of the benefits that I can now enjoy. So the first major benefit that I'm looking forward to really is to apply for a British passport. I think that is the major thing that I'm looking forward to. And I think when that comes, I will do another video. And when that comes, that will solidify this whole thing. You know, I actually wanted to wait till I get it before I film this video, but I'm like, you know, it's going to be too long. So let me just film this video. When it comes, I would film that. And in that video, I'll tell you how much I have spent so far towards the process and my last bit of advice for people. The second thing that I am looking forward to is the fact that as a citizen, I can sponsor certain family members who are not even British to come and live with me in the UK on what we call a family visa. It's not easy to get a family visa, but when you have the right documentation and the right reasons and you have a good reasons, you can be successful. And I'm looking forward to that as well. That benefits I'm also excited about. And the fact that now if I need benefits, I can get benefits if I qualify, universal credits and all of that. And the fact that now automatically every child that I give birth to is going to get British citizenship or can apply for a British passport. That is a big deal for me. That is really good. Some of these benefits are similar to what you enjoy as a permanent resident anyways. I can pay home fees whenever I apply to do my master's or to do any course. I'm not going to pay international fees. These are big deals for me, honestly, and I am so happy that this has finally come. It's been a long journey. It's been over 6 years. I came to the UK November 2018. There's so many things that I have been through. Honestly, it's been very bad, you know, and there's been some good times as well. I've shared so many of my sad moments here on YouTube. You guys have seen it. There's been moments where you think of going home and there's so many things, but finally there is a document that permits me to live in the UK permanently, live, work, study in the UK without any immigration restrictions, and I'm so happy to have this. Another major benefit of being a citizen is the fact that after I get my passport, I can travel to over 140 countries without requiring a visa. That is a big deal for me, honestly. It means a lot to me. Now I can claim public funds, I can run for public office, I can run for an MP, you know, if I meet the other requirements, but now I'm eligible. So all these things are the benefits that comes with being a British citizen that I'm happy about. And the fact that now I have dual nationality, there are some not so pleasant things about dual nationalities that I have shared in the video, but I'm looking at the positive aspects now. I'm looking at all the positive things I can enjoy, you know, being dual citizenship of both the UK and my country, Ghana. So for those of you who are wondering, I submitted my online application to naturalize to become a British citizen on the 8th of November 2024. I have done a video stating exactly what the process entails, documents you need to submit, everything. For that application, I paid £1,630. I went to do my biometrics on the 20th of November 2024, and then I got a successful email on the 13th of January 2025. So it was just about, let's say, a month, because remember it was during the New Year and the Christmas period. When you take out all the holidays, it was just about a month to get my response, honestly. And this was the email I received. So they said, citizenship ceremony invitation, application for British citizenship by Lanelle Griselda NT, then my date of birth. It says, I am pleased to tell you that your application for British citizenship citizenship has been approved. To complete the process of becoming a British citizen, you will need to attend a citizenship ceremony. At the ceremony, you will take an oath or affirmation of allegiance to the crown and a pledge of loyalty to the United Kingdom. This is a formal promise to His Majesty the King and the United Kingdom. Once you have taken the oath and given the pledge, you will be presented with your certificate of British citizenship. And then there was details about the ceremony and then what you must do now. I think you're giving about 3 months from the time you receive this email to book your ceremony. When you're filling the application form, they'll ask you where in the UK you'd like to attend your ceremony. So I chose Northern Ireland. And then they said, once I receive my certificate of British citizenship, I should also submit my BRP. BRPs are no longer going to be used anyways, but I have to cut it in half and submit it. And then also a bit about how to get the passport once I get a certificate, and then something about dual nationality as well. So this was the email, the successful email, which I received on the 13th of January 2025. With the citizenship ceremony, obviously they sent me the link and then I booked. So also with that one, they just give you instructions on how it's going to be. So that's how the process is. Once you get your ILR, 12 months after your ILR, you can apply for your British citizenship. You can apply for naturalization. And then once you get the successful email, you'd be required to attend a citizenship ceremony. And during the citizenship ceremony, you'll be giving a British citizenship certificate. And once you get the certificate, you can now apply for your passport, which I am in the process of doing so. So basically that's the process. Yes. And with the passport application as well, you'll be required to submit a reference. I'll detail that in another video. So basically this was my timeline, and the cost involved for the citizenship application was £1,630. So what happened at the ceremony? So the ceremony was quite brief, very organized, very solemn. And in Northern Ireland, we were told that we were only allowed one guest. So I went with my husband and my toddler, although that's not one, but they allowed it. But ideally, you can't send 2 guests, 2 adult guests. So it was there. And I think the number of people that naturalized or became citizens that day were maybe about 25 of us. I don't know, just around that figure. And we had it in one of the castles here in Northern Ireland. And I hear that in England, you can actually request for a private ceremony where it's just your family, but you pay more. But in Northern Ireland, they didn't even give us that option. So I even hear that in certain places, you're allowed to bring 2 guests. But in Northern Ireland, once again, it was just 1 guest. So we go in, they cross-check to see that you're really the person. And prior to that, they would ask you to choose whether you swear an oath or you give an affirmation. So I had no idea what this was. So let me explain what the difference is. Okay, oath versus affirmation. Okay, so when you swear an oath, they would ask you to choose one, because all those that are swearing an oath will be seated at one place and all those that are affirming will sit at one place. So an oath is sworn to God and it is a religious pledge. Sometimes it is even made on a holy book, you know, of the person making the oath. If you wish to swear on a holy book, you must bring it with you. An affirmation is more of a secular pledge for those without a strong religious commitment. I have a strong religious commitment, but I chose to just go with the affirmation. Yes, to me, God is sacred. I didn't see bringing God to, you know, honestly, so I chose the affirmation, but I think it's the same anyway. You can choose any of them. So you, based on your beliefs, whether you want to swear an oath to God or you want to, with regards to your British citizenship, or you want to just affirm. So that's what I did. And at the ceremony, once they've cross-checked your details and everything, they'll give you sort of like a card with the oath or the affirmation on it. Okay, so there will be, let's say, a talk from the officiating, I don't know how they call them, whether I should say officiating minister or whoever. And then, you know, he will say the oath, and then for those who are choosing to go with the oath, you join in and then say it. And then for those who are choosing to affirm, he will say the words on the card for the affirmation, and then you also have it in front of you, and then you also repeat it, and then we would, you know, say the pledge. And then after the pledge, your names will be mentioned in order, and then you go and then take your certificates, and then you can take pictures and all of that. And after that, after the ceremony, if you want to take special pictures with the officiating minister, you can do that. And after that, you can have tea. You know, now you're British, so tea. And they gave us this booklet. And they said some of the things that were said were quite powerful. You know, it's like, now you're British, you know, you have sworn an oath or you have affirmed. These are serious things, you know, so now I have to be careful. I have to make sure that whatever I'm doing when I travel, even around, I should know that I am representing Britain. You know, it's huge. Honestly, it is. They gave us this file. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. And it has quite a lot of things in it. So obviously the certificate, and then there was a souvenir, a pen, you know, from the castle. And then also this is on how you can apply for your passport after the ceremony. And this was just a copy of the email, the successful email, because they asked me to bring a copy of it before. This is just the citizens, all the people that had our citizenship that day. Everybody's name is on this. Obviously, I don't have permission to share them, so I would not like to share them, but my name is somewhere here. Yes, Nanelle Griselda NT. Yes, this was so beautiful, guys. It was such a beautiful ceremony. So that one. And then also there was this, an envelope from the Home Office after taking all my money. This is being a British citizen. So the Home Office gave us this as well, and it has sort of like a congratulatory message on what I can do now, how to apply for the passport. And there was a message from the Home Secretary as well, Yvette Cooper, and you know, let me read what Yvette Cooper says. So this is her message for the Home Secretary. It says, His Majesty the King has asked me to welcome you on behalf of himself, the British government, and your fellow British citizens into our national community. Your choice to become a British citizen is an important one, a decision that I am confident you will look back on with pride. Your journey through life to this point is unique to you and your family, and some of you may have faced significant challenges to reach this point. Honestly, Yvette Cooper, honestly, you share this citizenship ceremony with other individuals who have each completed their own unique journeys. You will all go forward together from this point as British citizens, part of the United Kingdom, with each of you able to shape the future for yourself, your family, and the wider community. This is deep, once again, because there are people who came as refugees. They came on the boat, they applied for asylum, they saw asylum, and maybe now they're eligible, whose names may be in here as well. So people have gone through hell and so many challenges to get to this point. I have had to work as a nurse for over 6 years, without enjoying public funds, benefits, etc. Communities in the United Kingdom are stronger to the wide range of diverse backgrounds and experiences that have created them. We share fundamental values of integrity and fairness, adherence to the rule of law and order, commitment to democracy, and our protection of freedom of speech. Each of us can take a role in these strong foundations. Okay. He says, I encourage you to take an active role in our community wherever you can, as your own experiences can only add to and enhance those strengths. Best wishes, Yvette Cooper. And then something about dual nationality for you to read as well. And they say, do not laminate the citizenship certificate, just keep it in its natural form and all of that. So basically, this is how it has been. Now I'm British. I am British. I'm just looking forward to getting the passport, which I would obviously come and share as well. I'm happy, guys. I don't look it, right? I'm happy, but I'm happy. I'm happy deep down. It's just that it's been so much. So yeah. Because I know people who are due to apply for citizenship, but they may not have the money, right? Their ILR was denied because they said they breached immigration, whatever. So many things. So for me to go through this entire process smoothly, it means a lot. And I'm grateful to God. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, guys. Bye.